Happy Halloween! Today we are making a black margarita punch that is perfect for all your Halloween parties. So the first thing I'm going to do is rim my glasses. I have black salt as well as black sugar, and I'm just going to rim it with this. I like to just take some lemon and go around the edge of my glass. This helps the salt and sugar to stick. But as always, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this step. Here we have our rimmed glass and it looks so good. And now moving on to our punch. Here I have my skull and I just filled it up with ice so that our drink is nice and cold because you want an icy margarita. So the first thing I'm going to do is add in my lime juice. I have 1.5 cups of freshly squeezed lime juice going in. Next, I'm going to add in my sweetener and I have about a 2/3 cup of just simple syrup. And to make simple syrup, it's so easy. All you need to do is take 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water and let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until the sugar has completely dissolved. Then let it cool to room temperature and you have simple syrup. It's so easy to make at home, so you don't have to buy it at the store. So I will add in my sweetener. If you like a sweeter drink, you can go up to 1 cup in simple syrup. But because I am adding some champagne and I don't want this to be overly sweet, my motto is you can always add more, but you can't take away. Next, for just a pop of color and flavor, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of just cranberry juice. This is optional. If you want this to taste more like a classic margarita, you can skip the cranberry juice. Now we can add in our 1 cup of triple sec. And this is starting to smell good. I feel like triple sec, it's an orange liqueur, so it always smells good. Next, I'm going to be adding in some tequila, and I'm adding in 2 cups of my tequila. You can always add or subtract to this recipe. Just depends on how boozy you want it to be. And I've run out of that tequila, so I'm gonna add a splash of this bottle. I hope this isn't improper using 2 different brands of tequila, but in a punch, it all tastes good. Okay. And now, actually, I'm not going to pour in the tequila just yet. I might actually pour in a cup of it. But to make our drink black, you can use activated charcoal or you can use black food coloring. I'm using charcoal. It's just a healthier alternative. It's great for digestion and for your teeth. Now that I've added in half my tequila, just because I don't want this to spill over, I'm going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of my black charcoal. If you can tell, this is very black. This adds some intense color. And so it is all incorporated into the drink. I'm just going to take my coffee frother and froth it into my tequila. This just helps it to be fully combined and so there's no clumps of the charcoal. And if you can see, this is jet black. It'll add some great color to our punch. This looks so spooky and good. I love how it's now this jet black color. And now I can add in my bottle of champagne. This is just to stretch our drink so that more people can enjoy it. But if you don't want to use champagne, you can also just use club soda or sparkling water. So I also have these really cool ice skull molds. So I can use one of these because you gotta have ice in a margarita. And they just look so cool. It's like a perfect skull. Now I can add my skull ice into our glass. And now it is my favorite time of any video. It is time to pour ourselves a drink. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you all have a safe and happy Halloween. Cheers!
Happy Halloween!
And if you're looking for more Halloween recipes, check out our Witch's Brew.